Alrighty, hello. This video is going to show how to install DNS server and configure the DNS server. Okay, so once again, working with Fedora 32 Server Edition, and our time is 9/19/2020. So let's go ahead and log in with our credentials. Okay. All right. So now we're in. So the first thing that we want to do is actually install bind services. Just run the command yum install bind. Just put an asterisk right there. Specify everything. That's why. Right. And as you can see, there is the command that you need right there. And then you will hit enter. Okay, now it'll go through its normal installations. As you can see, there's nothing for me to do because I've already installed it. But if you're installing this for the first time, it may take a minute, take a while. It just depends on your connection speed. But either case, once you get to the screen where it's complete, the next step is to edit the configuration file. So we do that by typing in bi/etc/named.conf. Okay, and this is the command that you need. This is where the configuration file is at. Enter. All right, now here's the configuration file. It's very important that we configure this correctly so our service will start correctly. If not, all right, it won't start at all. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to press escape, shift, colon. I'm actually going to set the number just to bring up the lines here. All right, escape again. First line that we actually want to edit is line 11. All right, you see we're on line 11 here. All right, now you can either comment this out, hash it out, or you can actually specify the IP address of the server. In this case, I specify the IP address of the server, right? Either or, it's up to you. Doesn't matter. Next thing, step 2, once you get into this configuration file here, is to edit line 12. Hash that out. Step 3, let's go to line 19 where it says allow query. Inside these brackets here, you want to add the network address that you have set up. You can see my network there, right? 172.17.100.80/28. Make sure you allow that there, right? And what that's saying is that any computer, right, that's on this network can query this DNS server. That's what that's saying, right? All right, so next thing we want to do here, we want to go down. Now, lines 58. Lines 58 through 68 that you see, you're going to have to add in yourself, right? So you're going to type that in manually. So let's look at line 58. Line 58 says zone. You want to type in zone. You want to type in double quotes, and you want to type in your zone name. It could be whatever you want it to be. As you can see, mine's there. All right, you follow that up. Anything, so follow that up with the N, open the brackets, right? You go to your new line, 59, right? You must type this in here where it says type master, all right? That just specifies the primary server. Put the colon there. And then line 60, you want to type in file. And then inside the double quotations, you want to type in the file name. This file name can be whatever you want it to be, but anyways, line 60 is just saying that, right, for forwarding, you want to use this configuration file, right? So very important. We're going to use this file later on. Then line 61, you want to type allow-update, and then inside the brackets, right, you want to type in none, just as you see it there. Line 62, you want to close that out with the bracket there. Okay, and then line 64, same thing, but this time we're doing recursive or reverse. So you type in zone. This time you want to specify some of the IP address of whatever your server is. your scheme is going to look different. It can be whatever you want. 172.17.100. And instead of me saying .87, I'm going to say .n-addr.arpa. And you're going to do the same thing once you get to this last octet here. And you type in N, open the bracket up, right, line 65, that's required, so you type master, close it out, semicolon, and then file, DNS.verse.local. This file can be whatever you want it to be as well, okay, but this is just going to specify where to look at for reverse queries. And then line 67, allow update. You'll type in none inside a bracket and close that out. Okay. So once again, it's very important that you configure this correctly so your service will start correctly. Right. So lines 58 through 68, you must add in yourself. Once you do that, type escape, shift WQ to save it, and that's it. Okay. Next video is actually going to configure the zone entries. Right. So it's very important that you that file DNS.forward.local and DNS.verse.local, we're going to add in our entries in that file. Okay, so we're going to create it, add in entries inside those files. All right, stay tuned.